I mean, you are aware of the information that's out there on the web showing all the decibel rating.
Well, we have
and the impact it's having on people's homes and people's private lives. I mean, you guys have seen that, right?
I think we've seen what's in the internet.
And I'm not just talking about here in the States. I'm talking about what's going on around the world with industrial wind turbines being placed too close to residential homes, and people's lives are being destroyed because of the sound put off by industrial wind turbines. Are you okay with that? Can you sleep with that at night?
I think what we look at is we look at what the public health agencies are
I understand,
coming
but
up with.
Because the U.S. government says that minimum wage is $12 an hour, does that mean that we should only pay laborers $12 an hour? Or don't you think sometimes businesses should take it a little bit further and above and beyond to say, you know what, let's protect the well-being, even though the government created this standard? Don't you guys think as a business you might want to raise the bar to protect people? Don't you think?
No,
I think this is a pretty well-cited project. I think we're comfortable with that. I mean, we've set the
So as I put it to this gentleman, you're okay, you're good sleeping at night knowing that people's homes could be potentially totally messed up, their dream homes. You would be okay if one of these were in your backyard, okay, putting off a sound where you or your wife or your child couldn't sleep, as I am faced because you gentlemen are here today. Okay.
Where do you live in this?
I live right in direct line side of me.
This is 121 here?
So
You're up there somewhere?
Yeah, I'm up here, so
Okay. So you're
I'm about a mile and a half, 2 miles by Birdseye.
Probably 3 or 4?
I don't think quite that far. Maybe, what do you... I'm not sure. Do you have me there?
Sorry. You are... This is what? Putnam Forest Road? You're east of Putnam Forest Road. 3.5, I would say. That's...
Well, like I was pointing out to this gentleman, the other gentleman, there's a lot of information out there on the web.
Yep.
Okay, Maine has put out standards saying that it has to be at least 6 miles back. I've seen the tremendous stuff, and as a matter of fact, I invite...
6-mile standard.
I'm gonna invite you gentlemen to join the Planning Commission meeting on Tuesday coming up here in this auditorium, where I will be making a presentation on industrial wind turbines and human health impact, okay, which causes me not to sleep at night. I don't want to wish that on anybody, okay, but if it affected your families, okay, you would take it as personal as I do. Okay, so if you're interested and you want to expand your knowledge or expand your understanding of how these things might impact other people, I don't have a problem with green energy. I'll tell you that up front. I think it's about properly being cited. Okay, where it doesn't, I know you think it's properly cited. You have an opinion, as I do. Okay, but I'm not trying to harm people. Not for the sake of a dollar. Okay, it's hard enough staying healthy today.
Is there a visual one?
No, absolutely not. My concern is the human health impact on people. Okay, and I think these numbers that you guys project here represent the inside of a diameter, an ID versus an OD, okay, an outside diameter. You guys are all bright enough and engineers to know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is Iberdrola's worst possible case, or best possible situation. Tell me the impact it's going to have to my community, to my neighbors over here, okay?
Thank you for the invite.
Yep, please be there.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yep.
Keep going.
No,
Look at TV, no?
Oh, it's okay. It's just sad. No, hey, Gary.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm standing here. For sure.
Yeah. I don't want these guys to sleep at night either. Hey there.
Talk to him about that noise.
How are you?
Good. You resident here in Grafton? Your name?
David Acker.
How do you feel about the current wind project?
I think it's very sad what's happened here in Grafton. I think these people have come in, Iberdrola and Meadows Zen, for the sake of dollar and chasing gold. Okay, and they're willing to put people's lives, people's dreams, people's homes, but particularly people's health. It's hard enough staying healthy today. I have to have an industrial wind turbine, and I have to explain that to my daughter and my wife. But not only am I trying to protect myself, and I'm further away than a lot of my neighbors. My neighbors, some of my neighbors live right under this thing. And if you go on the World Wide Web, you Google industrial wind turbines and human health impact, the evidence is overwhelming. These people in here will tell you the evidence. Oh, we're going to give you spot evidence. Okay, they don't want you to really know the truth. Go on and see what's going on in the world. People's lives are being destroyed by industrial wind turbines being improperly sited. Okay, and Grafton is not the place for industrial wind turbines.
So yeah, to clarify, you're okay with wind turbines just as long as they're all for water. They do stress the economic benefit in terms of annual amount of paid per town each year. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, well, they came out with a $285,000 a year number for the town of Grafton, which some people, some financial people put together. It comes out to roughly $135 per $100,000 assessed value. So if you have a home that's worth $300,000 assessed value, 135 times 3, roughly $450 a year property tax savings, I can't put that price on somebody's home. Okay, it's just, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, the other big thing is that, there's a huge push to reduce the bigger picture of global warming and diversifying electrical grid and not relying so much on fossil fuels. We need to develop generating CH2M. Feel that outweighs the environmental and health costs here. To make that sacrifice.
This wind energy that they're proposing here, that energy is not even coming to the state of Vermont. It's going to the grid and supplying other states. I think it's all about siting. Okay, you don't destroy the ridges and the forests that we work so hard to protect. Okay, and if you've seen some of what it takes to put the roads in, and to put these 1 acre concrete pads, and the impact it's going to have on the Clean Waters Act, because our waters here on the top of the hill up here, they're pristine waters. They supply the drinking water to the world, to the rest of the country. And this project is going to cause sediment, run down into the streams. It's just bad environmentally. It's bad for human health. You can't put a price on it. Thank you.
When are you doing your presentation?
Tuesday.
Nothing's happening with this. How do I turn it on? Or turn it on again?
Press this.